team will become European champions, which is worth again a mention, which is why the Shield game is being played here and not at Wembley, the scene of that women's final. And it's the first official sighting. You remember Jack Grealish made his debut after his big money move a year ago at Wembley in the Community Shield against Leicester. Erling Haaland against here. Well, here's Diaz. Luis Diaz, blocked by Ruben Diaz. The English scene, although not to England, where he was born. And here's Thiago winding up. It's over. Very much a number 9, but let's not dwell on him because Salah's got the ball. Salah is in, and Salah hits the netting, but on the outside. But again, already 3 minutes, and we're back in business here. Alexander-Arnold coming around the back. It's Robertson. Ooh, and he went. Either he got the header wrong or he went for goal.
I think he got caught in two minds there. Great delivery. One fullback to the other. That shows the intent.
Cancelo in towards Ake. Thiago needed quick feet, and the feet were quick enough. The brain, as always, razor sharp. Salah has started very problem. Here's De Bruyne. Well, he's hit it well. Although he was reaching for it, just to wrap his foot round it, the necessary amount was not easy.
The furthest forward here. Next pass, Fabinho. Dyke's trying.
There's a message to the opposite camp, and here is Diaz going in. Henderson couldn't quite find him. Henderson called into action. And releasing for Robertson. First time crosses on. To Salah. Alexander-Arnold! First blood to Liverpool. Well, we said he makes goals, but does score some as well. And he's proved that point in the Community Shield.
Well, a couple of big switches of play. Came out to the left-hand side, then went back to the right-hand side. And it was set up nicely for Alexander-Arnold. Just to whip it in with his right foot here. There's the run from Robertson through the centre-forward position, left space.
Here's Grealish. And almost Liverpool. And here's De Bruyne getting behind Liverpool. Thiago in the right place there. As expected of the Norwegian, but maybe one here. And Ben Mahrez. Frustration for Erling Haaland. Man is Bobby Firmino, but it went a little bit behind him. And,
5-2, but only one on target.
But here's De Bruyne, another chance to equalise. Another widening angle. He's trying to squeeze it in at that near post and didn't quite connect with full power.
Great pass.
It's 2 for a moment here in Manchester City's favour, and can Erling Haaland, he gets his shot in. Adrian saves. Good strength to hold off the defender. Not the finish that did lose, of course, 4-0 to Manchester United. There's no flag here. There's Riyad Mahrez here, and it's turned aside by Adrian. And wondering why the flag didn't go up, because it was clearly offside. Finishing the half much stronger than the way they started it. And Mahrez goes down. No person not interested. We do have VAR again, and it's through to Mahrez here. Want it on his left foot. Crack with his right. Manchester City with damage to repair, and presence of a genuine. He gets it. Luis Diaz is in the middle. Good hands from off. De Bruyne. Easy for. Well, we look at Trent Alexander-Arnold. whose shot just took a skim off the head of Nathan Ake. It gave Liverpool at the time a desert. Liverpool come out with a 1-0 advantage over their great rivals. Pretty local rivals as well. The rivalry between Manchester and into them by these outstanding players who've moved on, like linking with Alexander-Arnold, linking with Firmino, just. That wasn't the best again. Alexander-Arnold looking to run on his left foot this time as he hangs on to the ball and it's about the challenger last season. He's made a couple of important contributions as the stand-in here for Alisson in particular, and the younger Kevin Kelleher. Rodri trying to start the second half the way they finished the first half, and it's saved by Adrian. It was mishit by Mahrez. It was a wonderful opportunity to assert Manchester City right at the start of this second half. Important moment. He wants to get himself in the starting 11 for Fulham away in a week's time. Tomorrow's papers by De Bruyne and Adrian. Luis Diaz leaves some of them in his wake, and he can't quite find some. Unfortunate for Ruben Diaz, but Ake couldn't deal with it, and Nunez well saved by Edison. Another chance for the substitute, the new potential star, Anfield. And it's brought out cleverly by Walker, who finds De Bruyne. A chance at one end to maybe settle. But he's a goal scorer, is Darwin Nunez. He's on the run here, and Edison comes out. The players crash into each other. Nunez says, I want something, and the flag suggests whatever he wanted wouldn't have counted. Haaland, De Bruyne, Foden's coming in, back post, Phil Foden goes again, Adrian goes again, and it's put in by Alvarez, but the flag is up. But Foden had the chance, and it's given. 1-1, and it looked the right decision, Stuart.
It certainly did. Guardiola's trying to give him some tactical advice, and he's got a big smile over his face. He's just realised he's scored his first Man City goal. What a moment for him. Man City right back in this game. There's where Foden should have scored, but he wasn't offside. That's key to it. Adrian should have been stronger there. And here's the finish, bundled in by Alvarez. What a pass from Kevin De Bruyne.
Well, he had Silva. Manchester City have suddenly got their mojo. Well, not suddenly, it's been coming.
Yeah.
Here he is again. Alvarez looking under with Salah, and Nunez. It's blocked. Liverpool won a penalty for handball. Nunez pulled away at the far post. He's chased the referee. Might get him into trouble. Manchester City with a chance to put Foden in again, as they did on the goal.
Well, what a move it was from Liverpool. He's free. VAR is going to look at it.
Yeah.
They're going to tell him.
The VAR man.
I see he's actually in the end trying to put his arm away, but I think it will be given. I think the referee will give this.
Yeah. I must say the first replay we saw suggested that would be the case. That's a modern day handball, if you like. But if the officials are consistent with it, Darwin then up his time to go. Liverpool had the lead, they lost the lead, and they tried to regain the lead, and they do. Salah fires it into the bottom corner. Liverpool 2, Manchester City 1 in the closing stages of the Community Shield.
And it's a very good penalty as well from Mo Salah. Edison chose the right way and probably went a fraction early, but he couldn't reach it. Right into the bottom corner. Great composure, good technique. What a chance for Liverpool to win this trophy now.
Yeah, it was a very good attempt to save it. It was too good for Edison. Salah's played his team into trouble. Robertson! Well, there were other options.
And he was so excited about winning the ball back off quite as sharp as they would normally be.
Milner, Elliott, Keita wants it. That's brought on. Naby Keita lets fly. Cleverly using Salah as a decoy, and that could have wrapped it all up. It was a pretty straightforward header, really. Fabio Carvalho to Mo Salah, to Andrew Robertson for Nunez. What a brilliant finish, and that has finished off Manchester City. He's been a hit since he came from the bench, and the biggest blow of all to the champions comes deep into stoppage time, and after 16 years Liverpool are going to get their hands on the Community Shield. Stuart Robson.
Well, you have to give credit to the player that started it all off, and that was Mo Salah down the right hand side. It's a lovely ball played over the top. How many times have we seen Robertson get forward from that left back position? They win the ball back there. Carvalho doesn't go past his man, sets up Mo Salah, and what a good pass this is. Inch perfect over the top of Walker, and he still had a lot of work.
Foden, good save. Oh no, for Haaland. It would have been 3-2 like the FA Cup semi-final. Was he onside? I think he was.
Chance which he didn't take.
Liverpool, after 16 years, regain the Community Shield, and their big new signing, big in terms of cost, big in terms of size, and big in terms of contribution here, Darwin Nunez. Mo Salah wrapped in the penalty after Nunez's header was deemed to have been handled. So after one or two awkward moments when City equalised, Liverpool have pulled away at the end and won the Community Shield against the